All right, Washington Elementary School, welcome to episode 3 of Gym to Gym,
Good
a
morning.
walk and talk with your principals. Mr. Kobeth here.
Mrs. Benson.
Got Mrs. Benson. And man, I hope you guys are having a good day. Survived the storms last night, kind of crazy. Hope you're able to kind of hunker down and kind of ride that out. So we've got some special guests here with us today, working super incredibly hard. Some of your favorite people. We have our custodians here today. We've got Mr. Jared, who you see at lunchtime and all throughout the school working here. You've got Mr. Jimmy, Mr. Brian, who they come in after everybody's gone, and they do the important work of just kind of cleaning everything up, making sure that everything's taken care of, and getting it ready to go for that next instructional day. And then we also have Mr. Derek here. He's from MHS, and he comes in every day and assists these guys. Pretty much does anything and everything that they need him to do. So they are working extremely hard right now to disinfect and deep clean everything here at this school. They are taking it very, very seriously, and they are real MVPs. So thanks for what you guys do. Appreciate it. As we continue to kind of move on, just to give you a quick update on food delivery and food preparation, we have served, you ready for this, Mrs. Benson?
I'm ready.
We have served 460 meals out of our kitchen.
That's awesome.
About 380 of those are walk-up, and about 80 of those are delivery. And so we've given you that information the last few days on what it looks like and how to get a hold of us should you need delivery. If you don't want delivery and you just want that breakfast and lunch, walk up to our gym doors on Cunningham Street, and we would love to serve you. So, speaking of loving to serve,
Got some special guests right here.
Special guests here. We have our kitchen staff. We're missing one, but of course we have Miss Erica here. We have Miss Brittany. We have Miss Bree. Miss Brianna's not here today, unfortunately, but she's been here as well. And these guys are just working their tails off, serving our families, and I am so proud of them. I know that they miss the kids dearly.
Yes.
That's the best part of their job, is also seeing the students, just like Mrs. Benson and I have talked about. So I just wanted to give you guys just some special recognition and tell you how much we appreciate all that you're doing.
We're
and,
happy to be here. Excited.
It's making a
Miss
difference.
you guys.
So awesome,
Love
awesome.
you guys.
Let's see what else we can get into as we walk up our halls. You can see the cooks and custodians, they jet out of here because they've got a lot of work to do right now. So speaking of stuff to do, we have anything to do with the American Heart Association?
Well, I was able to catch up with Jennifer Cheney, who's
Okay.
we work kind of hand in hand as a partner with the American Heart Association,
Yes.
and she was able to give us our total for our fundraiser.
Ooh.
Washington Elementary School raised over $1,500.
What? Little old us?
Yes, I was so excited.
Wow.
She was so excited, bragging on our Spirit Week and the student participation and just everything that Washington Elementary poured into the American Heart Association.
You do a great job with
yeah.
that, Mrs. Benson, leading that, and I appreciate all the kiddos participating too. Speaking of participation, do you have anything to show them?
We got a little bit of exciting news here.
Yeah.
We were able to pick our coloring contest winners. So if you'll just kind of look right here, we have all of our Sophie winners. That's Sloan, Amani, Madison, Brady, Audrey, and Sophia. You're our Meet Sophie winners. And then right below it, Nico, Amaya,
Boy.
Easton, Savannah, and I've got Miss Perez in
My
Miss Jackson's
goodness.
class. So
What a talented
so
group.
that's the first half of winners. I think right down the hallway we might have our second set of
You're kidding me.
No, we had so many students submit
Yes.
to win that contest.
Yeah.
It was a really hard decision.
It was.
But it was really fun to go through and honestly to see the students' names and to see all their hard work that they put into that. So
Yeah.
really cool.
Just something fun, a little
Yeah.
extra that we do around here.
Yep.
So when, not if, but when we get a chance to come back and populate our hallways with our students, we'll have some prizes for those. So
Yep.
we'll kind of mark down who our winners were. That way, whenever we get here, we can reward you accordingly. Man, don't these hallways, they don't look much different than they did yesterday, do they?
They really don't.
The old closed doors and, man,
Second day of spring's not much prettier either.
it's not. It's not. Do we have some more winners here?
Yeah,
Mrs.
I'm
Benson?
going to show you the second half of winners right now. So we've got Sunny, And we've got Meet Perry. So Christopher, Olivia, Amani, Callan, Bentley, Gage, Liv, Aaliyah, I think this name might be on the back, Genevieve, and Miss Anna. Those are our winners for Sunny and Perry. So yeah.
Super talented kiddos. Do you know what would be funny?
What? What would be funny, Mr.
Well,
Elvis?
I'm
almost scared to ask that
well,
question.
well, you know this already because we've already started this process. Unfortunately, we got interrupted by spring break, but
Yeah.
we put together a little funny for our teachers called Who's That Baby?
Yes.
Do you remember that?
I recall it, yes.
So Who's That Baby? We had all of our teachers and our staff members bring in little babies, little pictures of them whenever they were babies, and that was pretty fun. That was pretty hilarious. Do you think that we should kind of go check them out?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then-
I'd love to know if any of you guys think that you see your teacher, or maybe myself or Mr. Colbeth. We might be in
There's
that
no
mix
way
too.
they'll figure me out. I mean, there's just no way. I don't look anything like I did as a baby. Is there any way you think that we can make this into a contest too?
Oh, absolutely. So I feel like this would be a pretty easy thing for us to post,
Yeah.
and then we could have parents and students vote on. I'm going to turn you around here so you can see this.
Right.
Here's our Who's That Baby board.
Oh my goodness.
I'll give you a little close-up of some of them.
Yeah. Just kind of scrolling through.
Yeah.
You'll notice we have numbers on there. We have a ballot made up that our own staff was trying to figure out who each other was. And some of them were more difficult than others.
I do know we've got some cute baby pictures.
Yeah, we
That
do.
one's kind of hard to see. Yeah, what do you guys think? Is this something that you would want to do? Let us know for sure.
What if we could even like mail some prizes out if we wanted to?
Yeah. Oh,
Just to be
yeah.
quite honest with you.
That'd be fun. Lots of fun.
well,
Hey, do we have any birthdays today?
You betcha we do. And you know what?
So.
We missed some yesterday
Yeah.
because we didn't think about spring break.
Oh, yeah.
So I think this covers everyone. But if not, we can go back and
Yeah.
you just let us know. You want to read through those, Mrs. Benson?
Sure.
I'll read through these right here. We had Keaton in Mrs. Lincoln's class. Happy birthday to Darius in Mr. Vickery's class. Kaylin in Mrs. Pierce's class. Alicia in Mr. Hampleman's class. Haddon in Mrs. Stewart's class. And don't forget about Miss Abigail as we pass by her classroom, Mrs. Milton's classroom.
Nice. And then Rigdon in Miss Osborne's classroom. Faith in Miss Stewart's class. Emily in Miss Thompson, that's kindergarten.
Okay.
Sadie
Two Thompsons now.
in Miss
Excuse me.
Holderfield. Miley in Miss Reynolds. Kingston, Miss Thompson's classroom, second grade.
Okay.
Javon in Miss Tanner.
Javon.
And Sawyer in Thompson kindergarten.
You know what? Whenever I hear these names, it just brings a smile to
I
my
know.
face.
I know. I was
Too
just
fun,
thinking
too
that.
fun. Speaking of smiling
Yeah.
faces, next week we're gonna have Spirit Week.
Yes.
So if you look right now, you're gonna kind of see a graphic that has all 5 days, including Monday, which will be a pretty good time.
Yeah.
So you can find that if you scroll up or scroll down on the Facebook page. That's already been posted once.
Yeah. We'll post
So,
it again.
I guess that's it. We should probably talk about our challenge that we had for our students to leave what's that? Are those
How did these get here?
potato sacks?
Are
Is
you
that a
guys
basketball?
You guys seeing what we're seeing?
Did you set me up, Mrs. Benson? Did you set me
I
up?
mean, it looks like we have our own challenge to deal with right now.
Well, what do you think we should do?
I mean, it looks to me like we should probably hop in a potato sack, Mr. Colvin.
So let's do this. Raise your hand right now if you think that Mr. Colbeth is going to whip Mrs. Benson.
I'm pretty sure there are no hands in the air right
That's
now.
a lie. That's a lie. And I'm not happy about you even saying that. Okay, Mrs. Benson, what about if you raise your hand if you think that Mrs. Benson is going to take Mr. Colbeth?
I see all your hands.
That's your hand. You can't cheat, Mrs. Benson. All right, if you want to just set that up there.
Okay.
Professional videographers, we are not. So we're just trying to check this out here.
Let me just take that off.
As we go. So I think that if we lean it up like this with our super view. We should be good, Mrs. Benson.
All right, what's the
So
plan?
here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I think that we should start here. We should run down,
Okay.
grab a potato sack,
Okay.
hop all the way back, and the first person to make a basket wins.
Deal.
How's that sound? Start on the black line. Run back. Go! Send a note, send a picture to your staff member of choice, and just tell them that you miss them and you love them, and can't
Love
wait
you
to see
guys.
you. Love you. We'll talk to you Monday.